and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption came.
Welcome everyone, it's Rickzilla here, and oh god, I didn't think that I was gonna have to do a second part of tonight's of Friday's show, but I guess it's a moral obligation for me because, well, if in case you've missed the earlier segment, it's come to my attention that Chris Chan has admitted to diddling his own mother, his elderly mother, his elderly dementia-ridden mother, who is basically at death's door. And now Chris is being detained while Barb was rushed to the hospital for examinations. And now Chris cannot stay within that house until August 4th. It's pretty fucked up. I mean, yes, I know a lot of people are saying that I obsess with Chris Chan, and yes, I do hold that title since, well, he's basically the most documented lolcow of all the lolcows that everyone has covered. But the fact that Chris managed to do something fucked up like this is utterly disgusting. And honestly, I really, really need to take a look into this even more. Also, we got some more Shani and Rev shit. Yeah, that's what we need, is to see Shani and Rev act like complete idiots. And it's pretty fucked up. I mean, everything is fucked up now. I mean, we still have a virus still going on, and it's gotten worse since last year. Now we have this. As I said, Chris Chan is basically the epitome of everything, of what you should never do on the internet. Ever. Yeah, same here. God damn it. God frickin' damn it. These chat logs are the proof that shows what happens when you let someone announce shit without provocation. I don't have a script for this, but here we go.
So yeah, she's got really sensitive G-bot.
And this is a phone call that Chris made. I think it's a Discord call where he admits to having sex with his own mother. And if I'm not mistaken, incest is a class 1 felony in Virginia. I mean, Chris could go to jail for like 10 years or more if they find out more shit about him. I mean, he has had two strikes. One was running over Michael Snyder, the former owner of the now deceased Game Place, and the GameStop incident where he maced an employee over Sonic's arm color.
Because apparently I don't believe either Mr. C, any of her past boyfriends and ex-husbands, they haven't really reached and hit her G-spot really in their dicks.
Right.
They were more focused on themselves really, as opposed to focusing on her, which that's my focus.
Right? Yeah, true. But at the convention, make sure to have a lot of fun with. Make sure to have push her, have a lot of fun with her, right? Because
Obviously.
Yeah, because now you're doing this for your mom. Yeah, make sure I'll be there. I'll be there watching you guys, making sure that nobody is trying to.
Also, this has been going on since June. This has been going on since June. There were red flags suggesting that this has been going on. I mean, Chris has been a bit, I guess you could say, touchy-feely with Mom since his father died. There have been sightings of the two of them together where they are embracing each other. Or at least Chris, I guess you could say, groping his own mother. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to come out with all this shit. And I mean a lot of people. I mean, this is almost as bad as Nick Bate. If you don't know who that is, he's the guy who diddled his little sister, and now he's in jail for life. I predict that something's going to happen with Chris. I predict the same thing is going to happen with Chris. Once the media gets a hold of this.
Oh, sorry, my throat. Nobody's trying to hurt you, do anything. I'll take photos of you too. The dance would be awesome. We could take turns. I'd like to dance with her too, and then you guys could take the slow dance or whatever. And
all the other scientists for the convention as well.
But how are you feeling, Christine? How are you feeling? Because I know there's a lot of societal pressure on you about, this thing with Barbara.
Now, if you... this is a baby pic... This is one of Chris's childhood pictures. And, I would have imagined if someone, did the same thing with Shani's yearbook photos, where they take, one of Shani's yearbook photos, the one where she was younger, and she looked normal. This is what Chris looked like when he was young. When he was normal.
There's a lot of societal pressure and a lot of people,
And here is a morph of what he looked like when he first came onto the internet. I would imagine someone taking that yearbook photo of Shani and then morphing it into what Shani is right now.
Who would judge, and there's a lot of eyes on you. It must be very stressful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm so sorry about.
By the way, I don't think he was coerced into saying this shit. I don't think that he was put up to this. I think he actually did it and announced this shit without provocation. And he doesn't sound guilty at all, or even regretting saying it. I mean, he was nonchalantly saying this out loud, and someone had the balls and the obligation to record this and put it online.
All that stuff, yeah.
Well, still putting them we'll still have Magic Chan and Rickzilla to dance with.
You always have them. Okay.
The incest fanfics have come true and shit.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. I didn't even know there was incest fanfic.
Come true and shit.
Always have them. Okay.
The incest fanfics have come true and shit.
Yeah, did you guys catch that? The incest fanfics will have come true. Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, Chris has openly addressed that he had wet dreams about his own mother. Those are not my words. Those are his words. And he has told this to people. Like I said, he announced this shit without provocations. I mean, God damn it. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people nowadays?
I didn't even know there was such a thing. I didn't even know there was incest fanfics. Were there about you and Barbara? I can't believe that. I didn't even think that. I knew that you guys had a good relationship, but I always thought, because I'm not huge on Christery and, whatever, I just thought that the whole Sonetry franchise was very interesting, and that's how I got into you when I was younger, right? But I didn't have any idea that Barbara was, that Barbara and you had that sort of relationship. I never got any of those vibes. But how did you approach her?
I approached her with care and caution.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a time approach.
I know, Twisted Skeptic. I understand your pain. It's disgusting. It's disgusting that he has come on to say this shit. And honestly, I don't give two flying fucks if people are going to criticize me and say that, oh, Rickzilla obsesses about Chris Chan. Oh, Rickzilla, I knew Rickzilla was going to cover this. I knew Rickzilla is going to cover this. Yeah, I know. You guys, I understand you guys are going to make fun of me and say that I'm covering Chris Chan because, again, that's what actually, that's not what yeah, technically I do mention him, but rarely do I ever cover actual Christian content. And that's only to make comparisons to other lolcows. But this, and yes, I have reacted to some of Gino Samuel's Christian documentaries, and I have done some quickie readings. But this is going to be the nail in the coffin for me. After this, it's over. I just need to get this out of my system. And it's been bugging me all day. And I have covered the unfiltered interview, but I just want to look back at it.
And talked with her, and we just branched out slow and steady.
Thank you.
I encouraged her positively. Let her make the first
Yes,
move.
yes, Nisa. He was abusing. Actually, Nisa, he did more than just abuse his mother. He actually molested his elderly mother. He has come forth and admitted that he sexually abused his mother. Actually, he talked about it and admitted to it to people in DMs. If you want to know more about this, you should check out Rogue Internet Man. He did a video on this. And I'll link you the video, and I'll link the video in the description. He comes. Yeah. If you want to learn more about this, oh hey, Artfully Corky. Yes, it is rape. If you want to learn about chat logs,
wanted to do it, and
Oh, she did? Really? She made the first move?
yeah.
Oh, really? Wow, Barbara. How did she do it, if you don't mind me asking? What was the first move?
I don't remember exactly. Well, that was her first move, but my approach was. I forgot exactly what terminology and approach I used, but
I know
approached the Karen
it is his mother. I mean, a lot of people do. Well, people in the Geek Room's community, Twisted Skeptic, they give me shit for talking about Chris Chan. And once this story came out, it's become a big topic now. And honestly, I don't give two flying fucks what other people have to say. I can talk about it whatever I want. But this could be the final nail in the coffin. The nail in the coffin for Chris Chan and for people who actually cover his content. Because once everybody found out, once the whole world finds out about this, and the media finds out about this, that's it. It's over for him. It's over. A lot of weens and a lot of trolls have talked about a homeless saga, and they thought that the homeless saga was going to happen after Chris's mother passed away, but now it seems that it's going to end differently. You know what I mean? Instead of his mother passing away and the bank foreclosing his house, he's going to end up in prison or in a psych ward. He's going to be like a Ed. Well, honestly, if it like I said earlier, if it weren't for Chris Chan's autism, or actually no, if it weren't for Chris Chan's internet notoriety, he would have ended up as the next Ed Gein. And I'm pretty sure some true crime fans would know who Ed Gein is. I mean, Ed Gein is just about as has the same IQ. I mean, Chris has the same IQ levels as Ed Gein, except he almost had the same upbringing as Ed, except Chris's brother Cole Smithy is still alive, and the extended family doesn't want anything to do with him. They've practically disowned Chris and Barbara after Bob passed away. Bob was Chris's father.
That's good.
And I was direct and upfront with her for the most part.
That's good. And how did she respond when you when you approached her?
I hope so, Misa.
I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was I think she was.
Yes, Corgi. Yes. His dad would be ashamed of him. His dad... Well, technically, Corgi, his dad is dead. He's rolling in his grave right now. Bob Chandler is rolling in his grave right now. As well as Chris's ancestors.
Partially confused at one point, but then she came around, obviously, with the more approaching, with the more.
No, they based Buffalo.
Was doing with her along the way.
Right. So she got into it. How was the first kiss? You kissed her. How did that feel? Having known this woman for your whole life, how did that feel?
Oh yeah, I mean it was simple lip to lip kiss contact, but yeah, it was actually good and it felt right.
When did you start having feelings for Barbara?
Obviously.
All his life. He had feelings for Barbara all his life. I mean, Barbara basically coddled Chris since he was a boy. Even into his adult years, she coddled him. I mean, when Chris was young, when Chris was like a toddler and he could barely even speak, his mother would take him to the toy store and buy any toy he could find to get him to talk. And he did that until he was like 7 years old. He, I guess you could say he pretended to be a mute until age 7. Just so that Barbara would buy him every toy that he could find just to get him to talk.
Obviously for a long time. I mean, I remember even mentioning some time ago in one of my videos that I even had dreams where I had sex with her, obviously.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's right. The Oedipus complex.
Oh, Oedipus, that's right, yeah.
Oedipus
Yeah,
complex.
that's right. How, if you don't mind me asking, I know that's probably personal, you have to answer, but how is the sex?
What?
I'd say it was satisfactory. It took a while. It took a few tries to...
It took a few tries, yeah. She is older.
And plus, also, she's very understanding about the whole thing as well. I was directed.
Barbara Chandler, Chris's mother, has onset dementia. She's practically brain dead as of now. She's not even a person anymore. And if anything, I would consider this as like necrophilia. Since she's not even alive. She's not alive most of the time. She's barely even a human. She's just a shell of her former self. And he's abusing her sexually.
With her, still direct eyes with her. I made sure that obviously, I'm never gonna propose marriage to her at all because we're already daughter and mom.
Yeah, mother and daughter. You know, they say there's no stronger bond than a mother and her daughter. Sorry?
We've been doing it every third night.
And I hate the fact that people are just gonna use Chris's preferred pronouns because, again, I don't believe Chris is transgender. I never did believe that he was transgender. If anything, I think Chris is nothing more than a fucking cross-dresser. That's it. That's right. I said it, folks. I don't see Chris Chan as transgender. I see him only as a cross-dresser. A fucking cross-dresser.
And the first night being on June 27th.
Oh, you have a routine. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least you have a stable relationship because you know it's not going to end. Like if anything happened, you'd still be mother and daughter. It's not going to be explosive breakup, right?
Yeah. This is just wild. I mean, I didn't think things would get this bad, but with someone with like Chris Chan, I think someone said this in Rogue's chat. Chris Chan is the example, is the living embodiment of things can only get worse. It can only get worse. He is the living embodiment of that statement, that it gets worse. It gets so much worse. And yes, things with Chris Chan have gotten so much worse. Ever since his father died, his house burned down, he got arrested for assaulting a GameStop employee. He's been coerced into believing that he is a goddess from an alternate dimension. And now this. This is insane. This is beyond insane. Even for someone like Chris. But, oh my god. Sorry, I'm just...
At least that's comforting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said since June? Right.
It took us a few nights to figure out what felt right and what didn't feel right. And
does your mother enjoy it?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
She's having a good time, literally.
She is? She's having a good time?
Especially what we figured out.
That's great to hear. Do you guys act more like mother and daughter, or do you guys act more like, lovers? When, like, say you come home from, the supermarket and you see Barbara, do you say, hey, sweetheart, or do you say, hi, Mom?
Yeah, I haven't called her Mom in quite some time now.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I'm more of a calling her love at this point.
But you recently started dating Fiona, isn't that's true, right? In an open relationship?
Yeah, it's between Barbara and I, it is an open relationship, and I made that very clear with her.
Right. Is Barbara dating anybody?
Oh my god. I mean, Chris Chan did what? I mean, wow. I mean, I don't know. I think it was a girl. I think it's one of the former Watchmen. I think Chris Chan was talking to one of Chris's enablers. Former enablers. People who defend him on shit. Yes, because I wish I was joking. Chris Chan has an army of simps who will defend him no matter the cost. I am not joking. I mean, oh my god, that is just wrong on so many fucking levels.
Anybody else?
Not.
No? But she's fine with you dating other people, right?
Oh, hey, XX.
She's okay.
How are you doing?
Do you guys go on any dates or anything romantic like that?
Well, I'll be...
So, let me ask you guys a question.
Not anything extravagant, but we do, as often as possible, eat at the dinner table together.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to eat much lately because I've had to switch to a soup diet because after getting the crown on my tooth.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, these days.
Right.
And plus, she's still trying to remember her inner child. And
Right. That's true, yeah.
As well. But I've encouraged her towards the positives, and
Right.
be like homemade with
Yeah. Knowing you, Christine, I think that because I understand that she's mature, and she's mature.
I've made a poll. Is Chris Chan's elder abuse worse than Shani's child abuse?
And she's wise. She's wise in her ways. She has experience and she loves you, and you two have a great relationship. But wouldn't you want somebody who's younger, right, and to keep up more with your energy? Yeah. A lot of time with your mom, like whatever you have left with her. That makes sense because, you don't know how long she has left. So you just wanna, you just don't want her to be lonely or anything, right?
Yeah, obviously. But yeah, I still would want somebody who was younger or close to my age. Obviously, I don't know, maybe.
You don't want anyone who's younger?
Not too many others at this time. But I mean, obviously, with my affirmations, I'm attracting my twin flame.
They are You're right. They are both worse, Corgi. They are both worse. I mean, I think Christian should have his platform terminated. I mean, after what happened today, after what he admitted today, it's obvious that he's either gonna try and defend his claims and say that it was all a lie, and then try to do something egregious to defend himself. Like I said, a similar incident happened almost 6 years ago when a Lancaster man named Nicholas Boyd Stautzenberger was arraigned and sentenced to life in prison for molesting his underage half sister, who was basically a child. And what he did was he admitted to his disgusting scat fetish. And oh my god. He tried to prove that he did not molest his sister by masturbating with his own shit. His own excrement. But he couldn't get it up. Now he's serving a life sentence. And I predict something is going to happen to Chris in the near future.
We proceed towards it more slowly.
Sorry, I'm turning the volume.
I hope so.
I can't. I have a really bad ear because I got sick. Like, you can hear my voice. It's hard to hear anything at all. But I could hear you.
I always thought that Christian was harmless. I always thought that he was a danger to himself. I thought that Christian was merely a danger to himself. But he has... I used to think that Christian was a danger to himself. But he has shown that he has the capabilities to be a danger to other people. I mean, he nearly killed a man. He assaulted a GameStop employee. And he has gotten in fights with law enforcement. And, not to mention, he has had rape fantasies about girls he liked. I am not joking. He drew a Rule 34 picture of him finger banging a girl that he was friends with as a way to prevent him from kidnapping her and raping her. And I would like to talk with some of the people who knew Christian. I want to get in contact with people like Michael Snyder, Megan Schroeder, and other people who knew him in real life. And maybe some trolls to see if they have anything to say about this whole issue.
Go ahead.
Alright, so anyway, everything, with the events and
Me
everything,
too.
and I was feeling like I really needed a sensual release.
He is a complete degenerate.
Not too many individuals from this side of the arc were coming up to the plate right there. So, and then everything was coming into good alignment, and it was in good. The signs were all there, and even Emmanuel, God, just said it was okay, and it matched and got me towards it.
God said that it was okay to fuck your mother. I guess, he said that God, Emmanuel, or the bear conductor said it was okay to fuck your mother. Your elderly mother, who is basically senile, old and senile.
But this is okay? Yeah, then you don't have anything to worry about if God himself said this is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The court doesn't see that way. The court's not going to see it that way, Chris. And there is no coming back from this, Chris. He has fucked himself over when he admitted this. He has ruined, well, then again, he's already ruined his own life by posting his degeneracy on the internet. But this is taken a step too far. This is by far the most reviled thing I've ever heard Chris admit. And I've heard people admit to more disgusting things. I mean, when I was, during the 2019 run, before I started doing streaming, between the events of 2018 and 2019, I was following the stories of another autistic person named Jonathan Elias Ross, who openly admitted to looking at naked kids in bathtubs. And during that time, he had a job working at an elementary school. And everybody came on to Ross for working at a school for disabled children whilst admitting that he watches child porn or looks at naked kids in bathtubs, admitting that he was a pedophile. This, on the other hand, is even worse, because this man, transgender or not, has openly admitted to incest. And there have been chat logs, and there have been confirmation from other people who have known about this.
Yeah, and so yeah, I gave it lots of time for myself. I was like, okay, so I'll take a dive for it. So.
But how did this happen? How did this come about?
Well, on which just mainly I was really, really horny, and I needed the true and honest relationship to come about. So obviously, this was one of the best ways to do it, despite it being with the. And I don't want to believe in labels at all, but
right.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah. The bastard admitted to diddling. And oh shit, Copes is talking about this.
Oh, dude, that's fucking disgusting.
Holy shit. Now Copes is talking about this.
Oh, really? Wow, Barbara. How did she do it, if you don't mind me asking? What was the first move?
No.
I don't remember exactly.
No.
But that was her first move. My approach.
Like, Chris Chan, bruh, get some mental help, because you're a sick fuck and you need help.
Well, he's not wrong. But I think at this point, Cobes, Chris is beyond help, Cobes. There's no going back for him.
Was I forgot exactly what term what
No,
terminology
Chris.
approach I used, but
Hey, I'm sniping Cobes now. I'm sniping Cobes.
No,
approach
Chris.
was here in caution.
No.
That's good.
And
No.
I was direct up front with her for the most part.
That's good.
Wait, hold
And
on.
what, how,
I was direct up front with her for the most
This is
part.
up
that's
front.
good.
Up front.
And what, how did she respond when you approached her? What did she say?
Man, what would Bob think? Man, rest in peace, Bob. You amazing man. You amazing person. Rest in peace, Bob, man. No, God, no. I usually don't get caught up caring about this stuff too much, man. But something like this, I don't know, man. It hurts in a different way.
I agree. Normally, I don't give a fuck about random YouTubers that I don't know about, but this just fucking disturbs me, dude.
You and me both, Cobes. You and me both.
Like, I'm sorry, but this shit fucking disturbs me, YouTube. This Chris Chan motherfucker needs some help.
Oh, he's going to get help, Cobes. He's definitely going to get help. In prison. I predict that Chris Chan is going to end up rooming with the likes of Nick Bates and Jet Rex.
On my Happy Birthday Danny Filth video that I made.
Yeah, I was.
Beside the point. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? Like this is just fucked off.
What the fuck is wrong with people nowadays? Yeah. Yeah, Cobes even said shit like, now Cobes is coming in on this. I mean, what the fuck? And here is something, and I'm gonna be looking at more of this shit. And here's... Yes, that's Barb. This is fucked up.
My name is Barbara Chandler. I'm doing fine. What do you want to know?
Yeah, this is just... At this point, Chris is just was holding his mother hostage. It was inevitable that this was gonna happen. I mean, what the hell?
Ask questions in the comments below or wherever to my associates, yada yada. And come on, say something else.
I don't know what else there to do.
This is just disgusting. It
I'm
is
doing
so
fine.
fucking disgusting.
That's all I can say. Thank you for being interested.
Now everybody's leaving dislikes on his channel. Oh my god.
Go.
My name is Barbara Chandler.
It's,
Here today we have 4 blankets, or one of them is the bedspread. Anyway,
I see that there are more people disliking Chris Chan's videos now.
like for you to
And I'm
contact
disliking
us
them.
through eBay and make a purchase of one of these blankets,
Or all 4 of them.
or all of them if you would like. We need the help.
Me
to
too.
Fund our groceries for the rest of the month, and your help would be in purchasing one of these, the bedspread.
And this was during the financial crisis. This was during the time when Chris was e-begging for money to pay off his bills, but he used that money on toys. I wish I was kidding. He used the money that people donated to him on toys.
Or the blankets. Thank you for
And there's...
the bedspread or the blankets.
And there's a Snorlax plushie, which, if anyone who has been part of Christery would know about the whole Snorlax nickname, because back before Barb became a skeletal shell of her former self, she was like, I guess you could say she was almost like Shanny's size. A lot of people referred to her as Snorlax because she was so fat. But now that she's lost all that weight because of her age and the fact that she's developed dementia.
Thank you for considering us. We appreciate it. You have a good day.
This plush Snorlax is also available on a separate listing. Each blanket will be $100 a piece plus shipping. They will be shipped out within a few days after purchase.
I know. I feel you, Nisa.
Thank you very much.
I feel you. Oh my god. This is just disgusting on so many levels. I'm just looking at the videos of Chris using his mother as like a meat shield.
Action.
My name is Barbara Chandler. We are in an emergency situation.
This is an emergency situation, individuals. I'm sorry for making that joke. It's inappropriate, but it's necessary because
Rappahannock is
fuck Chris Chan.
getting ready to cut our service. That will.
I mean, you see she's not all there. She looks like a deer in headlights at this point. She looks like... And I probably think that somehow she might have had like a stroke.
Stop us from doing anything. Cooking. Whatever.
Cooking whatever.
Please, somebody, buy the stamp album for $1,000 to help us with our emergency.
I mean, god damn it. I thought... This is considered elder abuse, and it's right there in front of us this whole time.
Thank you.
Oh, God. This is just wrong on so many levels.
My name is Barbara Chandler. I'm asking you to buy this blanket from me. Recently, during this time, Chris was using his own mother to, like, he filmed his own mother trying to e-beg for money to pay off loans, to pay off the debt that they both owe. And this is just disgusting. The fact that this woman was sexually abused by her own son, who is pretending to be a boy, who's pretending to be a girl. I have been working really hard clearing out the things that they moved into the house 3.5 years ago. Yeah. She looks, like I said, she's not mentally all there. She's not mentally all there, guys. And honestly, I feel sick just looking at these videos and seeing the degeneration of this person. It's saddening that this woman was taken advantage of by her own son. I had a lot of trash to put out, and I had to pay the trash people a lot of money to take my trash. God damn it. So I'm asking... Oh, God damn it. Mother lover? I mean, honestly... asking you to please help by buying this blanket, because I'm low on funds, and we need help. Thank you for buying... Remember when Shani and Rev were e-begging? At least they didn't use an elderly woman. Remember when Von Helton would film his mother? Von Helton, he may be a degenerate, but... I'm gonna put another poll up. Is Chris Chan's treatment of his mother worse than how Von Helton treated his mother? This blanket, I appreciate it.
Survey says. And yes, I'm taking a look at all the old videos of Chris and his own mother. And I'm disliking them.
My name is Barbara Chan. I presently am in need of financial help to get dental.
I mean, who's a worse son? Actually, as a matter of fact, I should say, is Chris Chan a worse son than Von Helton? Or are they both disgusting? I mean, they both have been taking advantage of the elderly.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that's how she sounds. She's quiet like a mouse, and she doesn't know where she is half the time. And also, not only is Chris Chan a shitty son, he also is the worst caregiver ever. I mean, he can't even keep his pets alive. If you thought Shanny and Rev are worse at taking care of their kids and the animals, then you have no idea how Chris Chan mistreats his pets. I mean, he doesn't even have the stuff to take care of them. He let one of his pets die. His dog. I don't know which one it is. I think it's either Snoopy or Clover.
I'm asking for donations towards my dental repairs. Any amount would be helpful. The expense is large.
The expense is large.
Thank you for your consideration.
Yes, I'm looking at the video. I'm looking at the videos of Barbara Chandler and how Chris treats her by parading her. You thought that Shanny parading her kids on camera is bad? This is worse. You thought Shanny mistreating her autistic son is bad? I have to say this is 10 times worse than that. And I hope that those boys have a place to stay once Shanny and Rev are locked up. And yes, I'm only going to be looking at the videos of Chris mistreating his mother. I mean, this is just disgusting. Action. I mean, this is just sad and sickening. I know everybody feels sick as we speak.
We are in need of donations for food. Please consider us. Thank you.
Oh my god. This is just disgusting. The fact that he actually did this, taking advantage of his own mother like this. And yes, I'm looking at the videos where Chris is and yes, I am looking at the videos that Chris Chan did with his, where he's filming his own mother.
Please buy our comic books.
Please buy Cole Smithy's comic books. I see a lot of people are now giving Chris the dislikes as of recently.
We need the money for a mortgage. We appreciate your help. Thank you.
Yeah. This is just beyond disgusting. I cannot believe that. Yo.
Everybody out there, buy things off of eBay.
Off of Christine's eBay.
Off of Christine's eBay to help us pay our mortgage.
Please.
Thank you.
Oh, this is just wrong on so many levels. And this is the shout out to Nicholas Cruz, the perpetrator of the Stone Douglas High mass school shooting.
Action.
Hello, my name is Barbara Chandler. I wish to wish Nicholas Cruz happy birthday.
Yay!
Please, buy Christine Chandler's merchandise to help us pay the mortgage.
Oh my god. This is just disgusting. I'm disgusted just looking at this. This is just vile and utterly disturbing.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And where do we buy this stuff from? My eBay.
Yeah. I hope Barb gets help. I hope Barb gets the help she needs, because she needs to be away from this demon of a son. This monster. This sick monster. This elder molester. This senior citizen molester.
Buy on eBay.
Mom molester.
Yeah, link
This literal motherfucker. Yes, that's what I'm calling him. A literal motherfucker.
Oh.
I guess Chris Chan has earned the Motherfucker of the Year award. Well, Succular Pinion, I hope you have a nomination for Chris Chan. Oh, wait, no, that's the Horror Cow of the Year award.
Thank you. Anything else you want to say?
No, that's all.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Why can't you say have a good day?
Have a good day.
Yay!
This is elder abuse at its finest. And I mean utter, complete elder abuse. He's taking advantage of his own mother. Oh my god.
Barbara Ann Weston, everybody. Say hello to the lovely folks out there. You're being streamed on live Twitch network. Say some kind supporting words to everybody. Tell them how you're doing. How are you, Barbara Ann?
I'm doing fine.
So what's going on with you, huh? Everybody wants to know. You're the big interview talk. Talk what's on your mind.
I'm resting.
And what are you doing with yourself?
I'm entertaining myself.
What do you like? And what are you doing? Talk what's on your mind.
Oh my god, she does look like a deer in headlights. This is beyond disgusting.
I'm resting.
And what are you doing with yourself?
I'm entertaining myself.
And this is on Twitch, by the way. And this was the Twitch stream that Chris Chan did.
What do you like to eat?
I like to eat fish and chicken.
Do you have any favorite fruits?
You have bananas.
You enjoy those bananas?
Yes.
And what do you like to drink?
I like to drink chocolate milkshake.
And
Cringe
what
alert.
kind of milkshakes are these?
These are delicious.
I know this is fucked up. Barb, blink if you're being held captive.
They're meal replacement shakes. So, any other, you want to give some kind of supportive words to everybody, like, you know, like, I don't know, y'all do well, y'all do good, learn well, be educated and everything, that sort of thing. Give us some wisdom.
I don't know any right now.
Come on, you got a lot of wisdom in your head. What are you doing to me?
Be smart. Act smart. That's all.
Oh my god. This is just disgusting. The fact that he parades his own mother on camera for views and pity is why he's a horrible person.
Okay. Thank you, Bob. Love you. Love you.
Look at how he's...
That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Bob. Love you.
Look how he's groping his own mother.
Give it a hug. Give me a hug.
Give me a hug.
Show him a hug. Give it. Come on, both arms.
Okay, let me go.
Oh. No, wait a minute.
Wait, go back.
Show him a hug. Give it. Come on, both arms.
Okay, let me go.
Let me go. Okay, let me go. Did you hear what she said? Let me go. She doesn't really want to be in that picture, that video, in his little Twitch stream. And he's not listening to her. She told him to let her go, and he didn't listen, and he's not listening to her. What a fucking piece of shit.
Oh. No, wait a minute. Turn me loose once.
I'm thirsty.
Just say it once. Turn me loose.
Turn me loose, like
Turn me loose.
You're supposed to say turn me loose, you silly goose.
turn me loose, you silly goose.
Turn me loose, you silly goose. Oh my god. It is gross.
You used to do that more flirtingly.
Used to do that more flirtingly. And here are the tweets. Red flags. And let me read these tweets. With everyone, every pony, and every bot, my years of repressed sexual urges have made my Sonichus and Roachus essentially go hog wild all over the places, even to go around terrorizing everyone. To get me some vagina, I also have a fetish for old people too. Even my own mother, and I have a fetish for myself, and where when I have the chance, I would have sex with my Quickfield counterpart, and even my Equestria counterpart, Nightstar, her sweetie, coon, never mind. What's that? Oh god. This is just wrong on so many fucking levels. Oh god. Ugh. Oof. Ooh. I always thought that he was kind of like Truman Show like, but then I thought this was gonna be like some sort of Truman Show-esque type ordeal, but now I see it as like one of those I thought this was like a one big ARG, but you can't fake that. You can't fake being this stupid.
My name is Barbara Chandler. I'm asking you to help us with car payment by buying the blankets. They're nice. They're in perfect shape. They'll make a good addition to your home. Thank you for helping us. I appreciate it. Amen.
This.
We are in need of donations.
You and me both, Corgi.
Please. Consider us. Thank you.
That's. I hate that noise.
My name is Barbara Chandler.
Delete if you're being held against your will.
We are in an emergency situation.
Individual.
Rappahannock is getting ready to cut our service. That will stop us from doing anything. Cooking. Whatever. Please, somebody, buy their stamp album for $1,000.
His father's stamp album. He was selling. Chris was selling his father's stamp album. Yes, Chris Chan was selling his father's stamp collection. His late father's stamp collection. Bob told Chris to cherish the stamp collection, and he tarnished his memory
Help us.
by selling the stamps. And he claims it's for paying the bills, but in actuality, he's actually wasting the money on toys.
With our emergency. Thank you.
Ugh. I'm so glad I just took a shower.
Oh man, Chris Chan. Buddy, you know, Chris Chan's been giving us Chris as a good rep for the past decade, so I want to thank you, dude. I greatly appreciate it. In case you haven't heard, the saga has continued. Chris Chan's lore is basically coming to a big halt now. Is this really surprising what happened? Nah. In case you're unaware what's going on, I made a quick chart to explain it to you. So that's Chris Chan, that's his penis, and that right there, that's his mother. Okay, so if you look at this chart, I think it greatly describes the situation and what's happening. His mother cannot consent because she's over like 80 years old. I don't know why his dick is so big, but that's completely besides the point. And his mother is yellow. Okay, that explains the whole situation. There you go. So basically the incest saga of Chris Chan has become real. Why? Why is this the timeline we live in, dude? I hate this. I woke up this morning and I went on Twitter and I saw this trending and I immediately thought I have to make a YouTube video on this because it's so fucking outlandish. Like, what the fuck? It was a meme for like a decade that he was fucking his mother. But you know, it was a meme. It was part of the lore that like nobody thought was real. Okay, so in case you haven't heard the audio that was leaked, I'm gonna play a clip from it.
So yeah, she's got really sensitive G-spot because apparently I don't believe that Mr. C, any of her past boyfriends and ex-husbands, they haven't really reached and hit her G-spot dicks. They were more focused on themselves really, as opposed to focusing on her, which that's my focus. Yeah, it is. Well, still have Matthew Chan and Rickzilla fans, but the incest fanfics have come true and shit. Approached her with care and caution.
Yeah.
And
sorry you had to see that.
It was a time approach. So I just gave her comfort and talked with her, and we just branched out slow and steady, and then
I mean, he quite literally admitted to doing all of it. Sometimes
I mean, yeah, he did admit to finger banging his own mother, and it was just wrong just to hear. I mean, twice I had to hear the audio, and wow, I have no words. I obviously have no words to describe my disappointment in Chris. Aside from the fact that, yeah, he's fucked. He has ruined his own life so many times, and each time you think that he couldn't get worse, he basically proves us wrong. Because he does get worse all the time. Every year, he always comes up with another load of degeneracy. But this tops it. This is the point of no return for Chris Chan. And he's not going to come back from this.
You always assume that people like Chris Chan are trolls, obviously, right? But Chris Chan's got to be the most interesting dude on the internet because you don't know what the fuck he's gonna do next. This guy's done everything. Like, somehow this guy's entire life has managed to get onto the internet. And how did this leak? The fact is, Chris Chan needs to be taken away from his mother. And good news, he has been taken away from his mother, and he's been taken into custody as well because, you know, his mother...
Yeah, so we can take away Chris from his own mother, but we can't take away Shani from her kids. We can't put those kids into protective custody.
They're so old she can't consent to any of this, and now he's been taken away. Where does the Chris Chan lore go from here? Like, he's been taken into custody. He doesn't live with his mother anymore.
No, he doesn't live. He won't live with his mother anymore. And honestly, I think now the judge is gonna see this, and it's over for Chris Chan. It's over for him. I won't talk about him. I won't mention him. I won't even bring up his name once the judge finds Chris Chan guilty of statutory rape of a senior citizen.
Know where the lore is going to go from here. Like, we've reached the climax in the anime. His mother also reached the climax, but that's a completely separate. There were also text messages that leaked, but they're so fucking disturbing. I feel like I'm able to read them in like a horror movie voice. Just going ahead and sharing this with you. Fresh experience on the Strictly Confidential, just between you and I. Yes, Barb and I just had another romp in the hay and an extensive cuddle.
Ugh, yeah. After looking at this, I'm gonna need to, I just took another jab at this.
Tonight, I started looking into a more consistent pattern to my massaging, and I took the input and focused on getting blood flow into the groin area. Before tonight, I did not really have a set pattern in the massage, aside from feet and legs, followed by hands and arms, the face.
You know Shani and Rev are gonna talk about this, right? And so is Von Helton. I mean, even the lolcows that came after Chris Chan are gonna start talking about this. I mean, everybody's gonna talk about this now. And a lot of people...
Front torso, and then a rollover for her back. I have found a more consistent method that works between the legs and arms, but I was inconsistent in the hands and feet. Anyway, also made another attempt at rubbing her vagina. Externally at first.
Rubbing her vagina.
Then, slipping in between the lips and rubbing the inner labia. Then she
Ugh! God damn it, Chris. I didn't think he'd get worse, but he proves us wrong that he did get worse. I mean, this is just disgusting that he would admit this shit without provocation.
told me to stop. She's getting more used to being played with down there by hand. Would you believe she has literally never ever masturbated in her entire life? And
he's going to
those
jail
are
for a
the
long
8 guys,
time.
counting Robert Chu before me, were not hitting her G.
Wait, what? Those out of the 8 guys, counting Robert Chu before me, hitting her G-spot as much as... Oh, God.
spot as much with their cocks. I'd attempted the first night to rub her in there.
I assumed that this was a troll pretending to be Chris, but Chris came out and admitted to it. He admitted to having sex with his own mother.
I found her spot, but it hurt her. Alternatively, I did find that at Cunnilingus, I was good at it with my tongue, and I did also stimulate her clit. That does not seem to hurt her as much, but she still has a limit with that spot as well. Anyway, we're making progress, and when we cuddle, and this actually impresses me more,
I think the quick is
I
going to be
literally feel
terminated
like our souls
permanently.
are bonding and coming together as one.
This may be the dark era. We're living in the darkest timeline as we speak. This is the darkest timeline. I mean, you thought 2021 was bad. This just proves that it can only get worse. Things can only get worse before they get better. And it got worse.
One during that time. It feels so good when that happens. And we talk a good while as well before she heads back upstairs. I've been sending her meditation tracks to stimulate her brain and bring back some of her youth, and the results do show most splendidly. I am so proud of her. And from her stories she told me tonight, she even remembered a fun story that involved her daddy from when she was 2 years old.
Whoa! 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 God damn! What the fuck, Chris? I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Her daddy? Oh no. There are a lot of red flags here. And I mean a lot of red flags.
2 years old. That in itself at her age is massively good.
What? What the fuck? Dude! Oh, you haven't seen the half of it, Twisted Skeptic. He announces this shit without provocations. I keep saying that.
She has had memory problems at time beforehand, yes, but she is being better stimulated in her mind and soul, and it really shows. Her mental processing speed is even going back up.
She feels this, and she told me so.
She feels this, and has told me so herself. Okay, so basically, yeah, there is, like, big rape going on here, and Chris Chan should be in prison. I would appreciate this as at this point I am done with this slander of Chris's. It's like, why? Why do we have we have Christopher Columbus and we have Chris Chan. Get them the fuck out of here. Obviously Christopher Columbus is dead, but that's besides the point. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I do think he's gonna land up in prison because this sounds
I hope that Chris Chan ends up serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole. Because what if he murders his own mother? What then? He might murder his own mother to shut her up so that she won't testify against him. We need to get this man off the streets. We need to get this man off the internet forever and put him behind bars. Same goes with Shani and Rev. We need to take Shani's kids and put them in protective custody.
Tory rape, let's be honest. That's really all I have to bring on this matter. So basically, in summary, Chris Chan is a
Do it, my mom! Do it, my mom!
God damn it. You're going to hell, Chris Chan. You're going straight to hell. And I hope, for some reason, you end up being placed in a psych ward for the rest of your natural life. Let's see here what Deadwing Dork has to say. Oh god. Let's hear what Deadwing Dork has to say.
Thing, but take money anyway. Please look into Monolith After the End. Another request.
Holy
Monolith.
Oh, okay.
There's rarely shit that just makes me want to throw up on the internet. I've generally become desensitized to everything.
I've become desensitized to everything. Dude, there's a lot of shit on here. I too have become desensitized to all this. I mean, I've seen child abusers air out their dirty laundry on camera for the world to see. I have seen disgusting homewreckers. I have seen deranged hobos. But nothing can compare to Chris Chan's disgusting acts.
You could show me everything on Life Leak and I'm not gonna get sick. But holy shit, dude. Today is different. This fucking story has genuinely made me sick to my stomach when listening to it. Basically, this guy Chris Chan, who is this severely mentally ill dude who is terminally online, he has a bunch of trolls that push him to do fucked up things. But I wouldn't feel any pity for this guy because he knowingly does this degenerate shit and he can't just use mental illness as an excuse for doing this fucked up shit. This dude's one of those guys who has a bunch of content made about him but doesn't actually make that much content himself. I personally like to stay away from watching videos or learning about these internet locales because in a way, by being invested in this shit, you are enabling the fucked up things that they're doing. So what did Chris Chan do? He admitted in a phone conversation and some messages that he had sex with his own 80-year-old mother. I honestly have no fucking clue how to process this. Like, I genuinely don't know. I don't want to show you the phone conversation because honestly, it makes me sick to fucking listen to it. It makes me sick to listen to the phone conversation myself. Now, from what I understand, as soon as this information dropped...
Dude, I listened to it. I listened to the phone conversation twice. Twice I've listened to this phone conversation. And oh my god, I was even more repulsed the second time I heard it. I mean, he wasn't put up to this. The trolls didn't tell him to say this. He openly admitted this. No one was forcing him to say this against his will. He admitted this himself.
Chris Chan was removed from his home and his mom is being held by the police. My fucking question is, how the fuck did it ever get to this point? How the fuck did someone like this exist for this long? Like, you would think that some sort of authorities would have intervened in the fucking internet behavior with this guy's track record somewhere down the line, at least a couple years ago before I ever got to this point. I don't understand. Jesus Christ. I honestly fucking hope, though, that Chris Chan goes to jail for a very long time for this shit. I hope they put him under the jail. Now let's pivot. I want to show you something unbelievably fucking stupid I saw on Twitter in response to this situation. And yes, I know it's Twitter. Unbelievably stupid and Twitter go hand in hand. This Twitter user...
Yeah, it could only get worse. Yes, Chris Chan is the living embodiment of the phrase, it gets worse. And it could...
that I blurred out.
And it has gotten worse. It has gotten worse for Chris Chan because now there's statutory rape. Rape of an elderly person.
Out their name. In response to messages of Chris Chan admitting to doing this stuff to his mom, said, if she identifies as a woman, why use the wrong pronouns? You've made this way more confusing as a result. So this is in reference to the article addressing Chris Chan as he, when apparently he's trans. He should be addressed as she. And my fucking question is that
is bullshit. The whole pronoun thing is bullshit. Why? I'll tell you why. The only reason Chris Chan decided to identify as transgender is to hook up with lesbians. Since he failed in trying to attract a straight woman while he was still Christian Weston Chandler, because Chris Chan, if you guys remember, was on a love quest. For an entire decade, he's been going around looking for a boyfriend-free girl, and he had made numerous attraction signs advertising his sexual availability. And each time he goes around loitering places, such as the community college he used to attend, as well as the shopping centers that he was banned from. He would attempt poorly to try and find and attract a mate. Even go as far as to physically hurt people by throwing rocks at them with a note.
That's your main fucking worry? This dude fucked his own mom, and that's what you care about? The wrong pronouns? Your priorities are all out of fucking whack, dude. I'm sorry, I just had to make fun of at least one dumb Twitter user just to lighten the mood a little bit. In all seriousness, though, I think this is the first time where I've just been so shocked about something that I've had.
Oh, Chris Chan. There's a lot of fucked up things that Chris Chan has done in the past. A lot of fucked up things. I mean, he has drawn Rule 34 pictures of him finger banging a girl that he was obsessed with. He stalked women online and in real life, hoping to have sex with them. He assaulted mall security and got in fights with law enforcement, and even tried to outrun the law. And he ran over a store owner. And he also let his pets die.
Had to make.
And there have been instances where animals have been where animals died in Chris's care.
A video about it to just get it off my fucking brain. I don't know how to explain. Just to get my, like, raw opinion out there. I don't know, dude. Fuck Chris Chan. I hope he goes to jail. And honestly, fuck the people who also enable this shit. Like, fuck everyone that has made this guy into what he is today, dude. But yeah, that's it. Bye.
Yeah. This is just fucking disgusting.
Do it, my mom. 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 You know we straight. Do it, my mom. 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 You know we straight. Do it, my mom.
Yes, I still think that Chris is going to serve life in prison without the possibility of parole. I mean,
Do it, my mom. 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 You know we straight. Do it, my mom. Do it, my mom. Do it, my mom.
oh, yes. Yes! That's basically what I would say. Yeah, I've seen Shanny. I've seen Rev. I've seen Von Helton. I've seen G-Man. And I've seen Adrazia. I've seen a lot, and I've seen even Brett Keane. I've seen a lot of horrid people on the internet. But none of them have ever done something as reviled and disgusting as Chris Chan did. Well, except for one person. And his name was Nicholas Boyd Stausenberger. And he molested his 9-year-old half-sister. And now he's serving time in prison. And that's where Chris Chan is going to end up serving. Once they find him guilty of raping his own mother. Yep. That's pretty much it. God damn it.
So yeah, she's got really sensitive G-spot because apparently I don't believe that
And yes, I'm seeing this again. It's disgusting.
Mr. C, any of her past boyfriends and ex-husbands, they haven't really reached and hit her G-spot index. They were more focused on themselves really, as opposed to focusing on her, which that's my focus. Yeah.
Watch, Shanny's gonna one-up this and try to, like, say something really fucked up, but she can't top this. There's no fucking way Shanny's gonna top Chris Chan finger banging his own mother.
Yes. Well, still have Michael Chan and Rickzilla fans, but the incest fanfics have come true and shit. Approached her with care and caution, and it was a time approach. So I just gave her comfort and talked with her, and
this is just disgusting. I mean, god damn it, Chris. I thought you were worse than this. But this is just barf beyond anything I've ever seen.
We just branched out slow and steady, and then I encouraged her positively, let her make the first move. She wanted to do it, and yeah. I don't remember exactly. Well, that was her first move, but my approach was... I forgot exactly what terminology and approach I used, but I approached with care and caution. And I was direct and upfront with her for the most part. I don't remember exactly what she said, but it was I think she was partially confused at one point, but then she came around obviously with the more approaching that I was doing with her along the way. Oh yeah, I mean it was simple lip to lip kiss content, but yeah, it was actually good and it felt right. Obviously for a long time. I mean, I remember even mentioning some time ago in one of my videos that I even had dreams where I had sex with her. Obviously, yeah, but yeah, that's
yes. I think that Chris Chan is going to end up getting the Horror Cows Award. I mean, I'm thinking about opening up a chat, like a chat tomorrow on StreamYards see if I could
write the Oedipus cop. I'd say it was satisfactory. It took a while. It took a few tries.
Like an emergency Discord meeting. Excuse me. I'm gonna start doing like this emergency Discord meeting.
Also, she's very understanding about the whole thing as well. I was direct with her, still direct and honest with her. I made sure that obviously, I'm never gonna propose marriage to her at all because we're already daughter. I've been doing it every third night, and the first night being on June 27th. Yeah, it took us a few nights to figure out what felt right and what didn't feel right, and she's having a good time, though. Yeah, especially what we figured out. Yeah, I haven't called her in quite some time now. I'm more of a calling her love at this point. Between Barbara and I, it is an open relationship, and I made that very clear with her. Not. Not anything extravagant, but we do, as often as possible, eat at the dinner table together. I haven't been able to eat much lately because I've had to switch to a soup diet because after
Oedipus complex.
Crown, tooth realities. It was still trying to remember her inner child.
I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised either. I mean, I knew that most of us who knew Chris Chan, who have like watched Chris Chan videos and learned about Chris Chan, most of us knew that he had fantasies about his mother. But now that it's come to fruition, and now that it's been confirmed that Chris has been doing his mom,
encourage her towards the positives, and be like homemade. Yeah, obviously. So would want somebody who was younger than who was younger or close to my age, obviously. I don't know, maybe
Day job.
Not too many others at this point.
Day job? Day job? Chris doesn't work. He's never worked a single day in his life. The only job Chris had was when he was a teenager, and he used to work at Wendy's. And he got fired for doing a Daffy Duck impersonation.
At this time, but I mean, obviously, with my affirmations, I'm attracting my twin flame, and we proceed towards it more slowly. All right. So anyway, with the events and everything, and I was feeling like I really needed a sexual release. Not too many individuals this side of the arc were coming up to the plate, right? So
This is disgusting.
and then everything was coming into.
I'm sorry you guys had to listen to that again. Doing your mom? Doing his fucking mother.
Alright, I'm gonna be upfront with y'all. This is not
Yes, now I'm looking at the
some
rant
commentary video where you're gonna get some flowery intro.
This is not some stream where you're gonna get some good. You're gonna look at this, but because again, this is serious. This is fucking serious. I mean, Chris Chan, he's gone. He's no more. It's over.
You're not gonna get some pseudo-intellectual quote that's supposed to be turned on its head by a bunch of...
Like I said, I was gonna cover some Shanny and Rev stuff, but no. Not this time. I'll save that for tomorrow night. I'll save that for tomorrow afternoon. Because, oh my god, this is fucked up.
Fucking piss takes at the expense of degenerates. This is a good old-fashioned fucking rant because I'm genuinely pissed off about this subject.
Me too, buddy. I'm pissed off about it too.
Now today we're going to talk about what Chris Chan's been doing, and I'm going to be upfront with you guys. I know some of you are going to want to refer to them as he, him. Some of you are going to want to stick to their preferred pronouns, she, her. I'm going to meet you both in the middle and just go with gender fucking neutral because, frankly, I think...
I would call him an it. Personally, I would call Chris Chan an it.
Referring to them in any regard other than rapist is giving them a lot, and I mean a lot, of fucking charity at this point. So yeah, apparently they've sexually assaulted their 80-year-old dementia...
It sexually assaulted an 80-year-old dementia-riddled mother. It's dementia. Yes, it raped its own mother.
Riddled mother.
It's elderly, dementia-ridden mother. And I don't have a problem with calling Chris Chan an it because I never considered Chris Chan human to begin with. Once you've committed a crime against man, or in this case, against the elderly, then you're no longer a human. So, what's the reason?
I am dead fucking serious. And they bragged about it. Like it was something to fucking be proud of. I'll read to you one of the screenshots that I was sent. I have no idea who initially took it. All I know is it was sent to me by somebody on Discord. I appreciate you for sending it to me. Whoever took this screenshot, thank you. I think. I don't know. But here, let's get reading.
He is a cross-dresser.
Now, bear in mind, this is not the full post. The full post is available on r/ChrisChanSonichu. For the life of me, I haven't looked for it. I've only read through this partial screenshot. But you know what? It's enough that I'm not willing to go looking any further. This is too much even for me. This one is apparently a quote that we're starting on here, so let's get into it. I don't remember exactly what she said, but I think she was partially confused at one point, but she came around, obviously. It was some simple, lip lock, lip-to-lip kiss content. It was actually good, and it felt right.
You're right, Joseph. He is a cross-dresser. The only reason why Chris Chan decided to identify as transgender is so that he could have sex with lesbians. That's the only reason why, was to pick up lesbians. Because he failed at attracting straight women. Because he's fucking ugly.
I remember...
I mean, yes, I am not holding back anymore. I am done holding back for Chris. I mean, Chris Chan is by far the ugliest thing that has ever lived. Inside and out. Inside and out, Chris Chan is ugly. Much like Shanny for Christ, Chris Chan is ugly outside and on the inside.
Mentioning a long time ago that I even had dreams where I had sex with her. This is in regards to his mother, by the way. He's confessed in the past to having dreams about sex with his mom. I'm obviously never gonna propose marriage to her at all because we're already...
And I know a lot of members in the Geek Rooms community are gonna, like, mock me and say that, oh, he's gonna obsess over this. Oh, he's gonna talk about this. No, not for long, guys. Not for long. I'm not gonna be talking about Chris Chan anymore once the verdict comes out, once the verdict says guilty. Yes, I won't be talking about Chris Chan any longer once the verdict says guilty.
Daughter and cuts off. Chris identifies as a woman, so he's referring to himself. It's confusing to write, but he was going to say we're already daughter and mother. We've been doing it every third night, and the first night being on June 27th.
Okay, good for you, Corgi.
This is fucked. It took us a few nights to figure out what made... I'm sorry, just give me a fucking minute. It took us a few nights to figure out what made what go right and what feels right, and yeah, she's having a good time. Multiple O's there, so apparently there was emphasis. I haven't called her mom in quite some time now. I've more been calling her love. God, fuck, dude. Between Barbara and I, it is an open relationship, and I made that very clear with her. I would want someone who was younger or closer to my age. I was really feeling like I needed a sexual release. God damn it, dude. Mainly, I was just really, really horny, and I needed a true and honest relationship to come about. Obviously, this was one of the best ways to do it, despite it being, and the rest is unintelligible. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, if you're horny, fucking porn exists. It's the internet. You can find porn fucking anywhere. I mean, Chris, I know that that's fucking an unreal thing to even think about. You'd never fucking entertain it. But contrary to popular belief, fucking your mother, literally fucking your mother, is not the right answer. The right answer is go to fucking Pornhub or some shit. I don't know. E621 if you're really feeling really just dirty. I don't know, dude. But fucking your mom, the woman who gave birth to you, that is not the right call in any fucking regard. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you? You know what, screw it. Let's just call a spade right here. We're gonna call this what it is. You're not fucking your mother, you're raping her. She's 80 years old and she has dementia, you fucking degenerate motherfucker. Like, this, I'm sorry, this is some, like, Carol the Wolf or fucking Toon Critic tier shit.
Actually, no, this is more like Nick Bait tier shit. Oh, this is beyond, this is, like, yes. Carol the Wolf and Toon Critic, yeah, they are fucked up, disgusting degenerates, but they have nothing compared to Nick Bait. This is Nick Bait levels of shit.
You are literally...
This is Jetrex levels of shit.
Fucking bragging about the fact that you raped your 80-year-old dementia-ridden mother. What the fuck is the matter with you? Seriously, what is the matter with you? I know that you're a fucking borked in the brain, motherfucker.
Yes, I know Chris Chan is mentally fucked up because he has low-functioning autism, but that doesn't excuse the fact that he raped his own mother. I mean, Nick Bait. I'll be talking about Nick Bait in a later on video, because, of course, I'm going to start doing some more true crime shit. But Nick Bait was a man from Lancaster, Massachusetts, who openly admitted to a friend, to a former friend, to a girl he used to be friends with, that he molested his half-sister, who was like 5 years old at the time. His 9-year-old half-sister. And he admitted to it. And now I see the same thing happen with Chris Chan and his mother. His 80-year-old dementia-ridden mother.
But god damn, that is wrong. Well, I went ahead and checked the subreddit and dug a little bit deeper, and there's actually a screenshot of a post from Kiwi Farms on there, and I'm going to read that out for you as well. They are considered genuine. Nobody knew of this except one person named Bella, a troll sona of someone called 10th Anonymous, who Chris confided this information in. Early this morning, Greene County Police visited the Chandler residence for a wellness check. Just now, Chris was served an emergency protective order until August 5th. He is not allowed at 14 Branchland Court until then. Barbara is at the hospital for a senior care inspection. Chris has someplace to sleep. Incest is a Class 1 misdemeanor with penalties going up to 1 year in jail. Well, personally, if it was up to me, they would be charged with fucking rape, considering that's what it should be, you know? That's
yes, I'd say it is rape. And once they find the verdict for rape, Chris is going to go away for a long time. And I mean a long, long time. It's not going to be a year in jail or 10 months. He is going to prison forever. And he's going to be shacked up with the likes of Nicholas Boyd Stausenberger. And I keep mentioning that guy's name because, again, this is that level of disgusting. And I wouldn't bat an eye if Chris Chan was found guilty for rape. Statutory rape.
I see it as. I don't know about any of you. Maybe I'm the crazy one for thinking, you know, since she can't fucking consent, she has dementia, she can't fucking think plainly anymore.
And same thing with Rev. I mean, once it comes out, and I know Rev was trying to, Shani forced Rev to lie for her, but it's right there, black and white. Shani raped Rev without his consent. And because he was so too stupid and too brain dead to admit that it was rape, people knew. And she forced him to lie for her. But you know what? I'm not going to open up that can of worms.
That this should be considered rape, but I don't know. Maybe I'm the fucking weirdo for thinking that.
Maybe, me too. Maybe I'm the fucked up one, too.
Regardless of whatever it is, Chris, I got just one fucking thing to tell you. The reason Mother's Day is so fucking profitable for Hallmark is because everyone somewhere in the world has a fucking mother that gave birth to them. So I hope you get fucking convicted, but I hope you don't fucking live to see time served. I hope you tell the wrong motherfucker in jail what the fuck you got put in there for, and I hope the only way you leave there is because they put you in a fucking box.
Yeah, or an urn. I mean, Chris, you're done. It's over for you. You're never going to see the light of day. You're never going to have your... You are never going to have your day. And let's see what...
And...
I've got to get to the chiropractor.
Those are the only ones directed.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be taking a look at this later on after this stream. Yep. He made the internet puke. And honestly, I don't find Chris Chan funny anymore. I never did. It's over. You're done, Chris Chan. Now, it's time for you to face the penalty. You're over. And now there is going to be hell to pay. A lot of hell to pay. And honestly, I hope one day someone sees this and realizes that you are done. It's over. Asshole.
Hey everybody, this is Sonic and Mama's Body coming to you live from home once again. And we're gonna be watching Red Blues vs. Blue Part 3.
Yes, I was initially gonna have like a few segments covering Shanny and Red's recent bullshit, but I decided to save that for tomorrow. After the salt mine. Because this is important right now.
In just a few minutes, about 10 minutes. And fortunately, I'll be able to do a little video on this iPad. But stickers like that one side of it out with. Look at all these stickers, huh? Hey, Barb!
Yes. I'm just gonna skip to the part where he calls his mother by her first name.
Hey, Barb! Just call on the phone. She's right upstairs. Everybody wants to see you. Just come down there, say hello. Hang on. Hey Barb, do me a favor. Would you come downstairs for a minute, please? Because she couldn't hear me up the stairs from here, so I used the backup option.
Yes, he's calling his mother.
Yeah, you'll see her shortly, alright? Hey Barb, come here.
Yes. I'm asking people to please share this stream with everyone, because this is very important.
I'm on a live video stream and people want to see you, so just come over here, sit right here.
And here is where he tries to caress his mommy.
There. Say hello to the world.
Hello to the world.
Oh my god, this is just disgusting.
There's Barbara, see? She's alive and well.
You see how he's caressing her hair?
The world.
Hello to the world.
There's Barbara, see? She's alive and well.
He's grabbing her by the hair.
Give him some wisdom.
Oh. Take care of your money. Don't make foolish investments.
Like her son.
Anything else that's not financial?
No. Not at all.
Alright. How are you feeling? Alright.
He reeled her in and like tried to like nuzzle up next to her lovingly. At this point, I would consider this groping her. This is groping her.
How are you feeling?
I feel great.
I feel great.
Good.
I'm sorry you had to hear this, Corgi.
Boy, everybody's just... Alright, you can go back upstairs. Thank you, Barb.
I hope you didn't spank her ass.
Welcome. See you later.
That's all I just wanted to show. That's all I wanted to show for that video, because there are other worse videos out there that predate this shit. And I'm looking for the one where they're at McDonald's. When... Oh my god. let's get this shit together. And here is here is footage from one of the Kiwi Farms users who went to one of Chris Chan's arraignment trials. And he's filming him. Wait. That's Chris and his mother. Wait for it. Oh, no, never mind. I wasn't looking for that one. Liquid! Ian Brandon Anderson. Now... Nope, not that one. Now for a little palate cleanser, I'm gonna show you some old-fashioned shit from one of my favorite Chris Chan trolls, Liquid Chris.
Liquid! I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid.
I got something that'll make you feel better, Corgi. Here's a little palate cleanser.
You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see.
Liquid.
I'm going to show them a world without...
Copyright. This is Liquid Chris. He is one of my favorite Chris Chan trolls.
You imposter, you listen to me. This is only the beginning, for I have just begun to fight.
Liquid! I'm sorry. Liquid! Chris!
I will not tolerate any slanderous lines against me as the official and original creator of Buzz2, who I have created on March 13, 2000 in the walls of Manchester High School.
Yep, this is Liquid Chris. He is one of my favorite of all of Chris Chan's trolls. I mean, the reason why everybody loved Liquid Chris is because he is the person that really got under Chris's skin when he was trolling him. Why? Because of the whole imposter saga, the Liquid Chris saga. This is one of my favorite parts. It's similar to the whole... You remember when Alec Baldwin was impersonating Donald Trump and Trump got so mad? This is similar to that.
You have brought down my wrath. If you do not cease your outrageous and reprehensible behavior, I will come and face off with you. And if I do not approve of domestic and horrible things...
He's reading a script, by the way.
And that you have done to my fans. You do not scare me, you practical joke of a human male. You say that I wish I was you.
Yes, this latter half is just gonna be me looking at some classic Liquid Chris.
No, I would never want to be a trolling piece of garbage like yourself. And I have evidence that you were the one who hacked my chrischansonshow@gmail.com email account. You remember the name Jeff? Well, I put that fake troll email in my inbox to prove that you're burying my private emails. Who's the troll now?
Yeah.
And another thing.
I really wish we had a Liquid Shanny. Or better yet, a Liquid Von Helton. If only we had like a Liquid Shanny. Oh wait, I think we had a Liquid Shanny. And it was Rumor Research when she did the whole fake Shanny thing. But yeah, Rumor Research tried to be like Liquid Shanny, but that didn't stick.
I think that warrantless searching through my emails is a federal offense. Enjoy your stay with the real police, Ian. Enjoy them well. And I have...
This is foreshadowing. This is foreshadowing for Chris Chan, because enjoy your stay with the police, Ian Brandon Anderson. The reason why Liquid Chris is calling Chris Chan Ian is because he gave Chris the nickname Ian Brandon Anderson. That's why Chris yelled, "My name is not Ian Brandon something. Ian Brandon Anderson." Mr. Anderson.
Have access to handwriting and threats made against me. You may think that you are one step ahead of me, but of truth be told, I am 2 steps ahead of you.
Yeah.
Now, I want to make a warning announcement to all my fans about this.
I know he's really shitty at acting, but this is just a trolling attempt to fuck with Chris. Back in 2009, this whole saga came out to be. And it was glorious. It was spectacular.
Ian Brandon Anderson guy who has been mocking me and fake imposturing against me. He is dangerous. From the mugshot, it looks like he is a sex offender.
Well, yeah, now I finally figure out why I wanted to show this video, because he does look like a sex offender.
Transvestite or pervert in general.
Wait.
Sex offender, a transvestite or pervert in general.
He does. Well, he's not wrong. I like the fact that I found this video because, again, this is basically foreshadowing. Don't you just love foreshadowing?
He is possibly a pedophile.
No.
As I have obtained audio of him soliciting sex from a 13-year-old brat named Julie. He's also...
Blue Spike, by the way. It's Blue Spike, but yeah. Yeah. He's referred to that. Blue Spike, / Julie.
So a murderer.
He could be a murderer.
As well as some will tell you. Yes, that's right. He kills people.
Well, almost killed people. Almost killed someone. He almost killed a guy. Technically, yeah, Chris almost killed a guy. But he's referring to Clyde Cash, his brother Ryan. The fictitious Clyde Cash's brother, Brian Cash.
This Ian Brandon Anderson also wants to make love to dogs. Preferably, in his own words, collies. Now, I don't know, but I'll be worried for my own sadly deceased dog if that were just me.
Yeah, me
but,
too.
does this sound like the true and honest Christian Weston Chandler
Hell no.
that you have followed for so long? He is not the true Christian Weston Chandler because he uses just cruel and foul language that I would never use. He drinks the slow-acting poison known as alcohol and says it goes down salty. He tries to say that he's wearing the same blazer that I made in my first video talking about things to do, the life lessons. No, he is not. If he would have followed that, if he really meant it, in Quickville, he would have been thrown in jail.
Oh, he is going to jail. Oh, Chris Chan is going to jail. Physical jail. Chris Chan, to quote G-Man, you going to jail. Physical jail. You going to jail, Chris Chan. Physical jail.
He is also extremely fat.
Well, yeah, that is true. He is extremely fat. Still is extremely fat. But I'm not one to talk. I mean, I'm not in the best shape of my life, but compared to Chris, but I'm still skinnier than Chris.
Fatty.
I mean, the guy's got man tits. Sagging man tits.
Fat.
I'm more of a
fatty,
B cup.
fat. In the original comics, the Avengers always feature a not overweight Christian Weston Chandler. And speaking of my comics, Ian, stop printing them out from the internet and arranging them in laminated binders. That is my work, and you're taking credit for my original characters, Sonichu and Rosechu.
Sonichu's going to make a good woman in prison now. He's going to learn how to give someone's going to give Chris Chan a proper Portuguese breakfast. Someone's going to be giving Chris Chan the Portuguese breakfast. Someone's going to be showing Chris Chan someone's going to be giving Chris Chan a proper chili rainbow.
He uses his autism as an excuse not to do anything. Do you have autism, Ian? I got my papers right here. Where are yours? Show them or be doubted. Show them or be doubted upon. Now, about my girlfriend, Casey.
Casey. Yeah,
you tried to rape my
Liquid Chris. He's actually married to Casey.
My girlfriend. You gave her your number pertaining to me, and she called you and thought that she was talking to me, and then you tried to get her to your house. I have called the police. They are investigating this case. If I ever catch you near my girlfriend again, I will find you, and I will beat you up. Ian, give it up. Come clean. Stop hacking my email and my YouTube accounts. Stop trying to steal and rape my girlfriend, or I will get the feds on you. The Federal Bureau of Investigation. Peace and love. Oh, and another
Peace and Maranatha, folks.
Thing about that video today, that is just another proof that I am the real deal, because the real Christian...
I just wish someone would pass off as the real Shanny for Christ, and the Shanny that the Geek Room and everyone else was covering is a fraud. An imposter. I would have loved to have seen Shanny's reaction to that. Well, back in the day, I would have loved to see that back in the day. The real Christian Weston Chandler.
Weston Chandler is not a woman. The real Christian Weston Chandler does not have boobies. And the real Christian Weston Chandler is not some she-male freak. The real Christian...
Well, yeah. Yeah, that didn't age well. This didn't age well. Or did it? This aged like fine wine.
Weston Chandler is a man. Not you. Not a freak.
Now I'm convinced that this is the real Christian Weston Chandler. And the one that everybody was talking about is Christine Weston Chandler. The fraud. Liquid Chris. I freaking love Liquid Chris. Jimmy Hill was basically the precursor to Liquid Chris. So what would that make if Chris was referred to as Solid Chris and this is Liquid Chris? Who would be like Solidus Chris? And who would be Big Boss? Hell, who would be Venom Chris or Punish Chris?
Peace.
Yes, I'm making Metal Gear references. Liquid! Snake! Doo-doo. What a thrill. And here are some of my classic Chris Chan moments. This is the phone call between Chris and Alec Benson Leary, the creator of Asperchew. Part 8.
Deal with the big problem that you could have avoided. Bad news is going to happen, Chris. Life is not all fun and games.
Well, I'm sure that happened to you, and you actually had to do that as well.
Yeah, but then I turned 10 and I started learning to get over it. Man the fuck up, Chris.
Yeah, man the fuck up.
Pardon my language. But
Yeah, well, I get
This is what people are telling you, Ricky. Man the fuck up.
you're going to have to show that with your actions, Chris.
Yeah. And I will.
Do you believe that we could ever be friends, Chris?
No.
Maybe.
Maybe?
What a thrill.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you got to start listening to people that are trying to help you.
That's true, Rickzilla. You too, Rick.
I am open to opinions and thoughts when they are presented in a non-condescending,
I don't need your condescending words.
tone, or whatever.
That's what you always say, but you never act on them.
What a thrill.
I'm showing you things you haven't done, and you still don't do them, because I've done this with you several times.
Yeah.
What a
All
thrill.
right, well, listen, I'm gotta go. I'm really, seriously, I'm feeling really sleepy right now.
All right, well, have a good night. Maybe I'll
All right.
talk to you later.
All right. Take care.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Yes, I know a lot of people like to say I'm like Chris, but I ain't a motherfucker. I am not a motherfucker. A literal motherfucker. What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart that you're so supreme. I give my life not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime is the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Yes, I'm singing Snake Eater. I'd give my life. I'd give my money not to Konami, but to Kojima. He ain't gonna be finishing Sonichu anytime soon.
Look, everyone, I know you want me to show myself in a video doing what I'm doing for my mom with using the money to help pay her back. But rest assured, the money that I would be getting, is going towards helping my mother. All right?
Oh,
It's also going towards helping me as well, because it's not just her that has the problems here. I have the problems too.
I'm betting.
So just please buy the Transformer toys from me. Buy everything from me that I put on eBay. Please, 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 please.
Yep, I'll give you my mother. He say, wow. Just wow, dude. I didn't think Chris would be this disgusting. But here we are. I'm still trying to find that video where Chris is at the McDonald's with his mom. What a fear in my heart.
Barbara Ann Weston, everybody. Say hello to the lovely folks out there. You're being streamed on live Twitch network. Say some kind supporting words to everybody.
Okay, I already covered this one. And yeah. I'm looking for the one where they're at McDonald's. I saw that one. But this one. Oh, shit. This is just disgusting. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with this fucker? He forced his mother to dance. Chris, you are evil. And you're going to jail now. So, you gonna go to jail. That's Liquid! Sorry, I just had to see. Liquid. I wonder if there's like an Ocelot Chan. You're pretty good. You. So, yeah. What I showed you, Chris actually, forced his mom to dance. So what does that say about his ass? These are the archive channels. Ew. And I'm trying to find the one where he's... We all know that Chris Chan has been prone to be a bit of a predator. I'm sorry, no. This is just wrong on so many levels. I'm only gonna play the parts where he has his mother on camera.
Hi, Cole. Thanks for the flowers.
Cole, get your mother out of there now. This cannot go on any longer.
They're beautiful. That was very sweet of you. I remember all the cards and letters that you mailed me
This is just
when you were
disgusting.
in college. I still have them. And I
challenge
still
anyone
read them.
who would defend this piece
It's
of
so
shit.
nice to be reminded of your love and support. Thank you very much. I love you.
Very nice. Very nice. Alright. Hey, Cole. Got a little message for you myself. Brother, this is actually Sonichu. Yeah, the one and only prime of the Sonichu species from our sister dimension that's literally right next door to you. Hey, you've been hanging out next to Iron Man. Literally. You've been hanging out with Iron Man and the Avengers and some of the DC heroes and everybody. But aside from that, I gotta tell you, Cole, all the stuff you pulled against Barb over these years, and I've heard about through Mama's memory, because I only just swapped bodies with Mama, like, with Christine, like what, literally 6 months ago today, and I just have so many of my own shares of things and whatnot that I could only speak to you on her behalf. Got my own problems here, heart grease, yada 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 yada, and so forth. It'll alarm me some. I don't have a script. I'm not going on a script, but Cole, I'll give you this props. At least you came through on doing this nice thing for Barb in her later years, right before we're actually going on with the Dimension Merge, where you will literally be able to meet Iron Man, but also just to drive over to Jersey and literally meet Batman. So have fun knowing that.
Yeah, this is a message to his brother, his half brother Cole Smithy. Anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. I mean, yeah, this is a bit fucked up, and there have been a lot of red flags here. And I mean a lot of red flags. But anyway, I knew this came out of the blue, and well, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for this evening. I mean, I just wanted to get this off my chest because I know a lot of people have been talking about this. And again, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for coming in. And wow, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say about this. I feel disgusted that Chris Chan would admit this shit. I feel repulsed that Chris would say this without provocation. I feel reviled. And once the jury is out and Chris Chan is found guilty of rape of his own mother, you will never hear his name come out of my mouth ever again. And it's going to stay that way for a while. That being said, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for coming. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And click the bell notifications. I'm going to be scheduling tomorrow night's stream right before Adonis Paul does his shit. Right after the Geek Room Salt Mine, I'm going to be doing a stream of my own tomorrow. And I hope to see you guys there. And I'm going to be covering the recent Shani and Rev shit, as well as some Adrastia and some Gasuba. But I just want to get this off my chest. And maybe I'll do maybe on Sunday I'm going to do a stream, hopefully with Draven, if Draven is up to it. I have to ask if Draven's got to do his Jeopardy thing, because I want in on that. Anyway, I'm just stalling. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for showing up. It meant so much to me that you guys came. I mean, I don't usually do this shit every often, but it's good that you came along. And again, that being said, I am Rickzilla, and I will see you guys in the near future. Peace out, folks.